Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. It's time for Aspect of Charon. You know, interestingly, despite our jeweled palm streak going on here, Charon might be one of the better aspects to not use jeweled palm, kind of. I don't know, just starting with certain like Apollo boon sounds pretty damn good for it. I mean, whatever. I mean, we'll make it work, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, honestly, starting with either Lucid Gain or maybe even a special seems to be quite popular. Would be more beneficial. Starting with Selene, starting with Howling Soul. Okay, that's potentially terrible if I can be totally honest. I think I'm just gonna go total Eclipse here. I don't know, what do you think? I feel like that's gonna be not good, but admittedly I also haven't really tried it. I have turned on Jaude's DPS meter. That is a mod in the bottom left. It's the only mod we have on right now. At the bequest of some of y'all. Trying it out again. There was sort of this issue with mods in the game not really working properly, or rather causing crashes very frequently, so I just didn't touch them for a long time. All common boons all the time. I kind of feel like his special is fine with Charon. Guess we'll just get some more after that. But yeah, the DPS meter is just like a nice little tool to kind of get a glimpse, you know, the end thing, the end DPS meter or whatever you might want to call it, or damage done, doesn't really do that much. Really, you can usually guess what's gonna be there, but it's kind of nice to know what does well in like a regular chamber versus what does well in a boss, etc. Etc. I mean, mods in Hades too. We've seen a couple of pretty cool ones, that's for sure. It's a topic that comes up a lot, like, oh, modders are gonna make this game like big someday or something like that. And we got like Cerberus' journey was like the first, I guess. How would I describe it? Almost a very creative one, putting Mel inside Hades one in a sense, or really just putting her in the zones and within the enemies. I wonder what's better here. I'm gonna go G-Blow. Emma. That's the super creative one that the most creative one I've seen. Okay, I don't know how I managed to do that though. Besides that, I don't know if I've seen anything very, like, I gotta show y'all this kind of thing. There's a couple, like, cute ones out there is how I would describe it. Oh, I'm actually out of magic. This chamber was sort of annoying with all the enemies flying around in different places for us. Giga Cleaver is in mega early. Giga early, even. I guess we're gonna have to take that. Yeah, we can definitely get some Poseidon in here. He is one of the... Oh, come on. Exact thing I was worried about. Got him. His cast, very excellent here. Very excellent. Even Floodgate's probably okay, but his cast sounds very good. Not to mention, it lets us potentially get Geyser Spout down the line. So the faster we get a cast filled in here, the better. Geyser Spout increases our cast power, as it is called. Very nice. Definitely the shop. I don't think I'll be fighting Zagreus this early on. I'm sorry. Hera solves the magic potentially for us.
In the name of Hades.
Potentially. Not potentially. I see. Rousing Reception. Nexus Rush. We have Origination. I'm not a big fan of Nexus Rush unless I'm naturally running into stuff all the time. Truth be told, though. And this is kind of a run where that's not going to be happening. I do think Howling Soul is kind of bad. The attack is not very meaningful. Maybe I'd just rather fill in the slot since we already have Origination anyway, though, so maybe that's one way to look at it. I'll take the max health, but... Oh, yeah, okay, and then I'll take max magic here, okay. We don't have to have Born Gain with this. I think I've gotten looser over time. Afro. She's not really ideal here. I think I'll take Hermes instead. She's got some, like, damage stuff, but nothing too crazy. And Glamour Gain will not cut my mustard, also. Will not cut my mustard. But yeah, I promise I'm keeping an eye out for mods and for things that are cool that I think we'll enjoy and things like that. Because in Hades 1, it was sort of a big thing. Some of the mods out there, some of the wacky mods that we got, you know, they added a lot of life to the game. And we've seen other games. I think other games are usually a better example than Hades 1, truth be told. You know, the mods really kept the game, like, straight up alive. Like, look at games like Celeste. You know, the modding community absolutely thriving out there. All right, so board game is in. Not a problem. Okay, very good. Geyser spout, nice and early, maybe? Maybe? All right, at common, you say. At common. It is vaguely tempting, I will admit, to save this once I have Zagreus' keepsake on, but I really shouldn't. I will take. I don't think we ever need max magic again, and we got a solid setup for our Charon run, I'd say. Apollo is finally here. He does have Prominence Flare, which is funny. Is it good? It's all right. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Wow, we got a lot of cast stuff very early on, huh? Also Supernova, but Supernova less interesting, probably. Is the truth. All right, she's already over. I told the Lenny and Shannon story from being in the city, and being in the city reminded me of some of the wacky things that happened in my youth. I don't really go there so much anymore now, though. But there were some interesting moments. Is it you? It's kind of weird. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not going to work out. I knew as soon as she started spraying me right there, we were in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. When's it over? Oh, God. I don't really care if I actually trigger the cast or not. Did I get them all? Apparently I did. Got her! Boom. Kaboom. Yeah, one moment that stuck out to me. I don't really remember that much about the night, but it was more the specific moment. We were in Boston. The city near me, basically. The city near me. Boston. My friends and I, we were probably early 20s, if I were to guess. And yeah, we must have been early 20s, so it was a long time ago, you know, 1898 or whatever. And we got some wings, but it was also like the middle of the night. And it just makes me think, because I don't live in the city or really near the city at all now. And it's crazy to me that you can just go at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. maybe, and just get some, like, chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? And that concept is mostly foreign to me, given that I've never really lived in a largely populated city. And it's just like the chicken wing game really needs to get stepped up in some of these more suburban areas, I guess is what I'm saying. Title ring top of the meters, huh? Does that include Omega Cast? Or maybe it is straight up Omega Cast. +1 blast. We're not gonna get the godsend for that, sadly. Wow. Yeah, I think it's the Omega Cast in particular. Well, it's a little hard to tell, actually. Okay, there, I see title ring. Is it separated between Omega and Non? It's trying to watch. Prominence Flare this time. Do I feel better about Zag now? My health is still on the lower end. And I do really want something from Hera. There was something I wanted from Hera. I'd hate to miss the mini-boss in this zone. I don't like Cut Above, really. Profuse Bleeding doesn't do anything. Well, I guess I'll accept Cut Above, but I don't like it. I don't think you even rarefy it. You can get Meat Grinder also. Meat Grinder would be funny, I'll admit. Meat Grinder and Prominence Flare. Grind that meat. All right, let's try to do that. Add a little bit of difference here. Anyway, eating wings in the wee hours of the morn. Couldn't even see Tony. We're eating wings. It was a very nonchalant night. Like, we weren't even, like, drinking or anything. Damn it. I think you take Rallying Cry now and pray it turns around. It's too good. I was looking at the damage meter for a second there. Oh, I don't feel like doing this for some +5 max magic. We finished eating our wings in the place for whatever the reason, which is kind of weird to think about.
You never knew.
Because I had friends that lived in the city, and usually we just go to their places or something and hang out, mostly. We leave the wing place. We're just standing outside and talking. And I think there's the three of us in totality. And my dear friend Scott, while we're just standing around outside the wing place talking, probably talking about, like, we gotta go or what we're doing next or something like that. And he just points at the ground. No words. Just points at the ground. And look at the ground. And there's $20 bills everywhere. Like everywhere. Or at least what felt like everywhere. Good enough to rarefy? I think it might be at this rate. And the three of us, I don't even think we look at each other. We utter no words. And like a group of hungry goblins, we immediately just scramble and grab every bill off the ground as quickly as possible. Nothing was said. And I'm going to say those 24 seconds that this happened. We then all lightly jogged down the street and like 2 blocks over. And it was a quiet night, to be clear. I mean, quiet. Like nothing, no one was outside. There was nothing else around, besides wings, of course. Oh no, is it an easy shot run? Oh no, I think it has to be. Oh no, we're gonna try it. Okay. I'm saying oh no because it's terrible. It's terrible. Let me check what this door is real quick. Still holding out a little bit for meat grinder. Alright, I think we just take Apollo though. We jog down the street and we kind of just count our cash basically after that a little bit. And we all made, the three of us made out with like, I don't even know, like $80 each. It's not like, it felt like, I looked at the ground and like a money truck's built, but obviously it wasn't actually that insane. And while I do feel bad, of course, I'm not so certain the person who dropped that money was getting it back one way or another, I guess is one way to look at it. Sad to say. Also, that was kind of a pivot, if I could say, that was a strangely pivotal moment for me in a small way, because I was dead broke, I remember I had to, like, make a deal for the wings, like, I'd drive my friends to this thing he needed a ride to if he bought me some wings. Like, I was bargaining for chicken wings at the time, basically. Obviously, that's probably not a good expenditure of your money when you're broke, kind of thing, right? But when you're 20-something years old, those wings, they matter, honey. Oh, how they matter. Come on, easy shot. Get up there. But I don't know, it was always interesting to me. We didn't need to say anything, right? We didn't need to say anything. We just needed to do it. Okay, let's look at the damage meter. It's mostly Omega cast by 44% of the damage done. Then the Omega special, then the regular cast damage from Tidal Ring on its own. Howling Soul, Ocean Swell, Nexus Rush actually did something. Easy shot down there, 3%. Cut above, only 2%. Easy shot, yeah. Promise Flare is not high either. I mean, that's not really a proper fight for some of those things, I'll admit, but easy shot, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that easy shot, baby. Emma! Seething Marauder, that's for attack, so we kind of don't care. Let's hope that we get another Ares here, just because it would be goofy fun to get Meat Grinder. Can we agree? Can we agree? I think we can. I feel like it's weird because I feel like many eras of my life are defined by me finding a relatively small amount of money out in the wild and then just absolutely screaming for joy over it. Meanwhile, how I would spend that money is probably inarguably not non-efficient towards my lifespan. At that age, at least. Like, it's weird. Like, there's a lot of things I don't remember is what I'm saying. Oops, I meant to go this way. There's many things my mind decided that wasn't an important detail of your past. But those $40 you found in a bowling alley ATM, oh, you're gonna remember that for the next 20 years, honey. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be big, you know? Damn, nothing. Well, melting shredder, I guess, but mostly nothing. What do we got? So we have supernova, we have prominence flare, we have geyser spout, we have ocean swell. I think the god with the most useful boons now. I'm trying to just remember. Apollo has like perfect image, I suppose, kind of thing. Trying to make sure we use melting shredder a little bit here. Yo, easy shot, 6%, 470 damage. Let's go. Perfect image. I'm not even gonna rarefy it in case, you know, meat grinder and all. We're not aiming for his legendary at all. More Apollo. Well, the others aren't interesting to say the least. Lucid gains here, but there's not much point in a swap, right? You just take self-healing? I guess so. I mean, Light Smite still isn't bad, I'd say. But it feels like I might as well make use of that. Hey, here we go. Arrow would have been nice, too. Like, her infusion actually would be pretty decent. For us. Given that our geyser spout is only common. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I think I must have thrown my cast into nowhere. Because it would not let me do it. My god, that was painful. Oh, god damn it. You got me. Alright. 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 That was a bit sloppy. Easy shot, go. Easy shot, bit of a confusing boon. Like, Artemis has a lot of great boons. Like, a lot of super useful boons. Like, crit is just good. Hey, we got a meat grinder. Crit is super useful, you know. Support fire is support fire. It's at least fun, though. But easy shot? Is it even fun? Can we even call it fun? Like, this is actually the best potential build for it. But I'm not so certain it passes the fun wagon here still, sadly.
Where was I?
Winner's Circle, huh? That might actually mess with just trying to make it explode, is the truth. It doesn't really help, in other words. I think I'm just taking hasty retreat. I did consider it. Cast damage? No cast damage. Breath of Arrows? I guess my health is such that I could take that. Yeah, Poseidon. Not that hot right now. Not that hot, I gotta say.
It's Charon.
I'm not so sure. Title ring, I guess. I was hoping for more geyser spout. Oh, Snoosnar. Beloved. Snee. Nipple. Alright, dog. I can't really do the double cast thing, even with the Giga Cleaver. Because of Howling Soul, by the way. How did you achieve that? Where do we think we're going? Oh. What? Oh! Alright, No! Guess I'm standing in something. Okay, but I didn't do anything. Can we all agree? Boing. I guess one nice thing about Howling Soul, you know, is that it sticks to enemies, right? Unlike the other throwable casts. It does allow for more safety in a sense, even if it reduces your potential damage output. It's still, Omega Special is still on the top, which there is something just kind of sad about. Providence Flare is actually doing quite well, though. Even Meat Grinder, 9%. It's not that bad. Meanwhile, Easy Shot, I'm sorry to say. I guess I was, dare I say, I was kind of right about Cut Above just not being very good. If you get, like, the double duos, it's kind of a different story, maybe. But is it truly worth it? I don't know. I don't know, baby. Droplet. Let's speed things up, shall we? You know what?
Should help.
I'll take that for safety, too. We'll check out a Chaos Gate. Come on, cast damage. Come on, cast damage. I'm not missing a ton of cast-related boons at this point. Like, there's Mental Block. There's a couple from Demeter, right? Arctic Gale, Local Climate. There's a couple duos in theory, but only in theory. Like, I don't think Glorious Disaster would make any sense with something like this. Don't worry, I'll get that. Should I look at the doors? It's double money. If it was triple money. If it was triple palms, especially with C Star now, I might be more tempted. What do you got here? Special damage, but for 4 boons. 4 boons. I don't think I'm going to reach 4 boons. That's painful. This is also painful. So these are all terrible, in other words. Am I just taking this and accepting that I'm probably not going to finish it? I think you kind of have to. A little bit, right? Man, that's bullshit. I'll probably get the detrimental effect, but I'll never actually finish it off. Ooh, look at it go, baby. It's big. There was a time where a lot of us thought there was a bug with like supernova and or geyser spout, but I don't know. I think we all just accept that it's essentially intended. Like that massive explosion, it just chooses to use the largest AoE from that you would have from supernova, is my understanding. Something like that. I think a couple people looked into it. It's like, yeah, it just appears to be a normal thing that they wanted in the game, as far as we can tell, at least. Hey, look at Prominence Flare. Let's go, baby. Yeah, whatever, game. I surf. 1 boon down. I'm pretty sure Hades doesn't count. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I know. Hades does not count, I'm sorry to say. We're just gonna take a nice boring life tax here. Only got 180 health, so. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta try to do... Hello? Is it like over? No? I gotta try to do as many chambers as possible, partially for C-Star, partially to try to get rid of the chaos and actually get the buff. I was gonna say, Nem, can you get a kill out here? Longest chamber known to man. Do-do-do-do-bo. Poseidon Waves from High Surf, right? Because we have High Surf, right? With all those little skeletons, High Surf, like, tends to kind of spike up when you have a lot of spawns there. A lot of little fellas. Whereas in this chamber, I didn't actually see it yet. Feels kind of stupid to do it. It's so late in the game. Oh, come on, man. No, haha. I'm trying to look. Where are the Poseidon Waves? 1% of the damage, apparently. I think the skulls also, like, tend to attack a lot compared to some other enemies that will die, like, more so off screen. Yep, I did not get enough boots. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I don't think I care about what Hermes has for us, sadly. Supernova is kind of funny. I don't know if it's good, though. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I wanted proper upbringing. So basically, I got the knot. I took a chaos boon. I spent money to get the chaos, to take a boon that denied me another boon, and I got no benefit. That's what I'm hearing. The literal cursed run. perhaps? Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but I'm just gonna wait this out at this rate. I guess my Nexus Rush triggered him. Boing. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. There goes everything. Are you at half yet? Oh, you were, apparently. Okay, I gotta admit. Thank God for life tax right now, because I'm getting Billy bonked. Something's killing him. Don't ask me what. Alright, now stand still. Look at the damage. There's just so many things on it, right? I think that's gonna send him, right? Oh my god, get out of there! No! Wow, the streak is over. And then the streak was over. Well, it's a good thing we had the DPS meter on. Oh man, I was panic mashing there at the end. What a ending. I can't. Oh man, I wanted to look at the build because it was cool. It was actually cool. I guess sometimes you just get got by the insta kill, right? Sometimes you do. I'll admit, like, it was a pretty sloppy performance in that fight in general. But yeah, it's always risky when you force phase them early on like that. Then that second insta-kill move. Yeah, it just caught me. It caught me. It got me. I have no excuse. I have no excuse. It caught me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in another video.